Saturday, apologetically at home. Dear Diary, So, I kept my diary last month because I wanted to write down all of the cool things that happened in my first year of middle school. I didn't count on middle school being a lot busier than elementary school, though. I meant to keep up the diary for the whole month, but I got too busy with the paper and homework to really keep up with my diary. This month, I'm going to try a lot harder to write every day. This month is going to be way more exciting than last month anyway. Humans and other creatures that live out in the sun seem to get really excited about Halloween every year, but zombies and other monsters like me like to celebrate the whole month of October, with a huge celebration on Halloween to end the month. All of the monsters I know love October. A person would have a hard time finding a monster who didn't love October. Wait, well, the kids who have birthdays in October don't really like it because the Halloween celebration kind of puts their birthdays to the side. Kind of like how when a kid has their birthday on Christmas, they expect double the presents, but don't really end up with many more than their siblings on the holiday. Even though I'm not into a lot of strictly monster stuff, I can't help but be excited about what's going to happen this month. The school has a lot of Halloween-themed activities planned out already, and the writing contest is going to be going on all month, too. I hope that I can win the contest, but who knows what will actually end up happening. Anyway, not much has happened today. I just wanted to make sure that I got back into the practice of writing again. I don't actually have that much time to write today anyway. Oh, I'll update this diary tomorrow about what happened last month. I didn't get the chance to write about it then because I was so busy. Until tomorrow, see ya. Sunday, updating from my room. Dear Diary, Since I don't have to go to school today and my friends are too busy to hang out, I finally have all the time that I need to write about what's been going on for the last couple of weeks, since I didn't have time to write about it while it was actually going on. Because this is a new diary, I'll recap a little bit about what I wrote about in my last one, just so I don't need to look back on it later. I mean, I already hid it in my room, and it would be annoying if I had to take it out of its hiding spot every time I wanted to remember something that happened last month. Or, once I become a rich and famous writer, people will want to read everything I've ever written, and having a summary in new diaries would be really helpful for them. I'm not writing this so that other people will read it, but, it would be really cool if other people thought I was so neat that they wanted to read my most private thoughts. So, last month was my first month of middle school, and it was even crazier than I thought it was going to be. I hung out a lot with my friends who were just starting middle school. Bonnie, she's a skeleton, and Trevor, he's a zombie pigman. We basically did normal kid stuff. Hung out at dinner, met up at playgrounds on the weekends, and helped each other out with homework. Last month I started to write more. Stories, not just this diary, and it made my life insane. One day, a teacher noticed that I was writing a story and encouraged me to put my work in the school newspaper. Now, every week on Tuesday, stories about my character, Todd the Human, get published. A lot of the kids in my grade liked my story, but some of the older kids in my brother R's class, the 8th graders, had a problem with it. There were a couple of guys who really hated my stories because it made the human into the good guy instead of the bad guy. Humans are usually the monsters in zombie movies. It's just how it works here. They threatened me to get me to quit, but I didn't. A little while later, my school had a lock-in, and I got to stay at the school during the day. When no teachers were around, a couple of the guys threw me outside into the sunlight. I rushed to get some shade, but zombies are known for being slow, and I was pretty burnt by the time I got there. Hours later, a human named Steve showed up with some healing potion. We hung out and planned a prank until I could go home. The next day, we pranked the bullies that threw me outside, and I was able to write a story based off of it in my weekly newspaper article. Now no one messes with me. Near the end of the month, I entered into a writing contest, and I won. Well, at least I won for my grade. There was a 7th and an 8th grade winner too. What really shocked me is that the letter I got said that R won the 8th grade contest. I still haven't talked to him about it yet. I'm a little nervous about it. So that sums up my last diary. I didn't really do anything super exciting for the rest of September. I hung out with Bonnie and Trevor a lot at school, and I hung out with Steve on the weekends. I wrote a little bit. The newspaper printer broke when someone was trying to print off copies of cute kitten pictures, so I haven't published any more Todd the Human stories. The printer was fixed late last week, so I'll be able to print one this Tuesday and put it in there. Anyway, I'm going to do something else now. I'll write all about tomorrow. Well, tomorrow. See ya.